me oats. It is Rowie here. Thank you very much indeed for stopping by. You know, much appreciated. So, you know what time it is, don't you? It's time for a bloody big beer with the bloody big lad. I tell you, I'm getting RSI from doing that now. I'm probably going to knock that on the head. That's annoying. It's like, it's the most active thing I do all day, apart from all of oonanism. But we have got another one from Trillium today. We have got Trailside India Pale Ale. This is a 6.8% IPA, hopped with Citra and Strata, possibly other things. But those are the two that I could only see it was hopped with on Untapped, where I believe I might have already said it has a 4.13. I can't remember. 47 seconds in, and I am already forgetting what it is I have or have not actually said. And yeah, look at the, as always, beautiful can art that you always get from Trillium. Brewed and packaged. I'm going to try and pronounce it again. It's Massachusetts. That's all right, that, isn't it? Boston, Massachusetts. There we go. If it's written down, it's a little bit easier to pronounce. So, you know, unlike Worcestershire, you know, Worcestershire sauce, which is always impossible to say. So, anyway, this was rubbish, that wasn't it? This was purchased from Head of Steam in Birmingham when I was visiting there as part of Neon Raptor for their tap takeover. I was sat at the bar chatting to Chris, lovely fella, the assistant general manager and beer buyer. And out of the corner of my eye, I was sort of like, are those trills you have over there, young man? And he very much said, yes, they are. Do you want to buy some? And you know, the transaction, you know how buying beer works. And so it kind of went like that. And now I have the beer in my house. My word. If you're new to the channel, it doesn't get better than this. That's about what you can expect all the way through. So yeah, I thought, why not? Let's get this bloody opened and have a little drink. Why not, really? So yeah, I've given it. It's only been out of the fridge a few minutes, so it is going to be pretty cold. I've not really looked at the. Oh, there's a canned on date there actually. 13th of the 6th, 23. So it's 4 months old, but what the heck, you know, the beer that I had the other day was 5 days old and nobody watched that video. So what difference does it make if it's going to be 4 months old? You know, I'm thinking I might, you know, tomorrow do a video where I have a bottle of Heineken and see if anybody watches that video. Hopes aren't high. I don't think it's the actual beers. I think it's the wanker who actually does the beer drinking. So we'll get this in the glass. And most people are normally like well into their beers at 3 minutes into everything. I've moved my plants back over there, by the way. That's it. That's the important thing. That's the only thing you're going to take from this video. I tell you what, it looks like a Trillium to me. Well, I mean, of course, just because I literally know it's a Trillium beer, so it's definitely going to look like, I can smell that from here as well. That is pure orange juice. Orange and tangerine, even with it not being near the old conch. That is orange, that is tangerine. My words. Let's have a little. Yeah, that's what you come to expect from these hop slingers. But yeah. Oh, that smells very sweet in a good way, like as in young fresh oranges as opposed to old rotten oranges. But that this smells like it's just going to be a big orangey, lemony, citrusy boy. So let's enough of that nonsense. Let's get it bloody slurped. There's just something about beers from breweries like Trillium, other half, places like that just make me so happy. It was only 3 or so years ago, 3-4 years ago, you'd be paying a king's ransom to get these things across. You know, you'd either have to get people to mule them or people would bring them in. And I'm not going to say they were extortion because, you know, these weren't cheap, but I just love googly eyes. I just love the fact that, like, we're now at the point where I see other half in so many places. I'm actually kind of at the point where, like, I've had that one. I might not buy another half beer, and it's gone from it being like a buy on site thing. Not that I'm bored of it or anything like that, but I just love the fact that there's such availability here now. In the same way as Trilliums, I was in Brewdog Nottingham the other day, and they had Fort Point in there, and I'd never had Fort Point, so Trillium Fort Point, and I'd never had that before, and I've always wanted to try it. And I was just in a bar in Nottingham drinking it, and then coming across these in Birmingham. I tell you what, wondrous time to be alive, to be perfectly honest with you. So yeah, I didn't even say what it tastes like, did I? It is pure breakfast joy. Breakfast juice, which obviously brings me joy, you know, because it means I've made it through the night. It is orangey, tangerine-y, little bit of lemon, a little bit of grapefruit right at the very back to make it a bit more grown up. But yeah, that is everything I thought it was going to be and more. And I tell you what, I'm looking forward to the double IPA now. I do that a lot, don't I? Ridiculous. Oh, I tell you what, if it tastes that good at 4 months old, then the mind boggles what it would have been like 5 days, fresh off the cannon line. Yeah, if anyone, in the off chance that anyone here who watches these videos lives in Birmingham, hit up Head of Steam, go see Chris, great fella, and yeah, go get yourself some Trills. So you need them in your life. You don't want to, you know, I don't know, I don't want to get all preachy. I always get preachy and shit and about like, oh, don't spend 20 quid on a bunch of shit from B&M Bargains, spend 20 quid on a couple of cans. But, you know, you do whatever the blooming heck you want, you know, whatever makes you happy. That's what's important. So yeah, as always, thank you very much indeed for watching. If you have enjoyed this short but nonsensical video, as always, liking and subscribe goes a really long way. It's always very much appreciated. And yeah, thank you very much indeed, and I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, in a bit. Take care in a bit. Bye.